And at some point, kaloku mimi, it was during the period whereby I was so obsessed with Nigerian music. So I thought I was going to marry myself a Nigerian man. Let me see again. Okay, so I flew to Cape Town to a Nigerian man that I don't know, that I've never ever met. Ha! Okay. This is how the story unravels. Okay. So I had a friend, let me name her Maria. I had a friend, her name was Maria Kesan. So Maria is the one who knew this man. Yeah, well. So Maria comes to me and tells me that there's this Nigerian man, they've been talking, and so this guy has invited her to go to Cape Town. But I think they met once. So she was like, no, so she's scared, and then she asked me to come with her. Hey. Okay, I agreed. I was like, no, okay, well, I'll cook up some story at home. Just in case they know that I'm in Cape Town, I'll just cook up a story and then, yeah. I'm hoping this video doesn't land kwabantu basekhaya, especially my parents. But anyways, so Maria told her mom, and then I think she also cooked up a story with her mom. I'm not sure, but her mom is like one of those cool moms, and my parents are one of those strict parents. Yeah, but it was, I think I was completing my study. It was way after high school, so I think second year, third year, I'm not sure. So, okay, Maria agrees to go to Cape Town. Hey! Okay, so she informs the guy that, let's call the guy Olga. So she informs Olga that, no, I'll be coming down and I'll be coming down with my friends. Okay, well, Olga didn't have a problem because with Olga, he did shop. Money is not a problem. Fine, so Olga booked our flights. All costs paid, Mimi. He booked our flights business class. Fine, let me put this cap. Olga books our flights. Okay. Business class, all costs paid, all costs paid, everything. So he sends us the tickets, the tontons, the yonkeland. Fine, if he can give me, I don't remember the day, whether it was a Friday. I think it was a Friday, and then Ulandus Maria didn't go to work. She was working at the time, and I was still studying. So we left, went to the airport. Maria's sister went to drop us off at the airport. She dropped us at the airport. Mimi, semka, straight to Cape Town, and it was my first time flying at the time. I was so excited. I had mixed emotions. I was excited, I was scared, I didn't know what to expect. I was just but excited because, hey, okay, we left. We landed in Cape Town. So Maria informed Oga, we are here. You they come. Hey, Oga came. Hey, I think our Oga Sana, you know how they are. Oga was dressed in expensive clothing. Your watches, you can tell, but hey, these are expensive. You know them with Gucci, your Gucci Tauntons. Hey, Mimi. And Oga was smelling fresh. Oga was smelling good. Oga is not old. I think he was 35, 36, 37, kind of. Hike. I think Oga, he greeted us, and then we went to his car and it outside. I don't know cars, but I was like, okay. Olga was riding in a Mercedes. Okay. But I don't know the model. I don't know the name of what is under there. I just don't know. We got into the car. We drove get to the hotel. Olga. We were in Bloberg Strand in Cape Town. We're in Bloberg Strand in Aquarius Hotel. And Taibo, oh guys, booked a suite. We got there, and then Aisham Oga was nice. He was welcoming, and then he was like, I had my own room, and then there were 2 other rooms. Yeah, well. And then Oga was like, okay, so you guys can freshen up, and then afterwards we'll go out. We are dressed up like this. They're like, okay. We freshened up, we changed and wore dresses and heels. Apparently, Oga owns a club. Okay. We went to Oga's club. Hey, it was nice. VIP section. We got there, and then we were at the VIP section. I was not drinking Muslim, and then Maria came and then Oga brought us drinks. I think what was it drinking? But not sure, but I remember drinking Red Bull and other drinks, but not alcohol. Okay. We sat there, and then there were other people at the VIP. Ogamos is the owner, so he's busy. He'll come and check up on us. Bebe, are you guys okay? Okay, nah. Then he will go again. We had fun, Shem. We had fun because and they played Nigerian music, and we loved it. Like literally every song we're jamming to the song. So this other Nigerian guy was like, Bebe, are you dating a Nigerian? I'm like, no. He asked both of us, and then we're like, no. And then he was like, so how come you know the song? And then we're like, no, we like Nigerian. It was so nice, Shem. It was nice. Okay, fine. So apparently, there were these other ladies. Their friend is also dating Oga, but the friend was not at the club. So the friend came, and then she was asked, and they were talking with Oga. Who are these girls? Tantan. And then Oga dealt with his drama, and then we're sitting and just having fun, and then it was nice. And then I think around 3-4, we drove back to the hotel. So okay, sure. Drove back to the hotel. Then the following day, Oga woke up, and then he was like, no, he's rushing to the club. He needs to work on a few things. Tantan, Yonkaland. So my friend and I were at the hotel, and we're like, okay, we're bored. And then her sister was in Cape Town. Her other sister was studying there in Cape Town. So Maria and I were like, man, let's go to your sister, because we are bored here and we have nothing to do. And then we got ready, and then we went to her sister in Rondebosch. I think Rondebosch. Went there. We got there, we had fun, Shem. We hung out with her sister and her sister's friends. It was lovely. So it was late, so we had to return to the hotel. Mind you, we are not from Cape Town, so we don't know how things work. So apparently, transport to Bloberg, especially on the weekends, so when we got at this rank, they told us there's no more cars going to Bloberg, because people, sometimes they take a bus, and at a certain time you are unable to catch the bus if you miss it at a certain time. Since it's a secluded type of area. I think we were Slovo. I'm not sure where that place was. Fine, and then we got into a taxi, and then they were telling us, okay, this place is dangerous. So we got into a taxi. Land of knowing people. When I got into a taxi, and then I'm like, there's a lady who was like, see, no? I know this lady from way back. Her name on Zombies Abanganen. Melissa. I know Melissa from way back. So Melissa is like, and we tell Melissa our story. But Melissa, here's the thing. Manju Oga didn't want us to go visit Maria's sister, because he was, how they are. Oga was like, no, we are lying. Maria has a boyfriend here in Cape Town. and we have gone to see him. Taunton, we think he's stupid. Haibo Oga was fighting with us, but he's not stupid. Taunton, we came here to see him. Next thing we're going to, and then we're like, we're going to Maria's sister. Oga didn't buy the story. So we tried calling Oga, but Oga, transport as a full money and we need to get back to the hotel. Oga ignored our calls. And at the time, we sat in a Blackberry. You know how Blackberries were ne battery. So our batteries were about to die. Then I met Melissa. And then we told Melissa our story. Melissa, this is what happened. And then Melissa got off the taxi now. She changed her route because she was going to her place. And then she got off the taxi. A sweet lady. We told her the story, and then she tried calling her guy friends. She tried calling, she called. So eventually, this one guy picked up. I'll call him Tabiso. Tabiso picked up, and then Melissa told Tabiso the story, and then Tabiso was like, oh, okay, sure, I'll come pick you. I'll come pick you guys up, then take you to the hotel. Yo, sense of relief. Nyano afiku Tabiso Shem, a sweet guy, very kind. He took us to the hotel, and we had to take Melissa with us because Kusebsuk, I think it was now around 9. Then what? Yeah, well. So, excuse me, still Olga was ignoring our calls. Fine. We got at the hotel. Now we had the card. We wanted to open the door. Ikad alivuli. Hey. The card. Keen Taunton alivuli, apparently Olga changed it. Okay. So Olga had changed the access in Taunton, so we're unable to get inside. Hey, our phones are off. Utabiso left. It's now me, Maria, no Melissa. And then we went to the receptionist. We told the lady at the reception the whole story. And then Shem was sending a linear access card key, whatever. And then we're able to enter. Safika pan, and then we're like, but sawhlala senze ntoni now? Uoga usiqwithile. He's ignoring our calls. He's not talking to us. Akasihoyanga nje. Then like, okay, let's go to Cubana because Cubana was just across the street. I guess salungisa, we got dressed. Salungiselelwe Cubana. So now our fear is that sizawuphuma apha kwa Oga sihambe and go to Cubana. What if ke Oga uye wabuya and then he locks us outside? Then what's gonna happen? We tried calling Oga to inform him that we want to go to Cubana, and then we ended up not going. Yeah, we slept in short dresses and heels because galoko we had this fear sizawamba and then Oga is going to lock us outside. Like we didn't know what Oga is capable of doing. Yeah, no, we slept, and guess what Oga did? Oga booked another suite on the top floor because he day chop. Man is not a problem with Oga. And then there were other ladies with him. They had this party and then they were making noise during the night. So Oga came in the morning and Oga was furious. He was just annoyed. Nje. I'm like, Aibo Oga, you are even mad at me, but you treated me like your little sister. Oga, come now. Hey. Oga, gesana wabe equmbile. And then my only prayer was that, Oga, please book us so that we can go back. Because what's going to happen? Because we had money with us, but it was not enough for us to come back to East London. Yeah, because I don't think it was more than 1K or 1.5. Yeah, but and sayas man, but it was not enough. That's all I know. Hey, and then Afrika Oga, now he was even mad at the fact that there's a third person, which is Melissa. And then we tried explaining the story to him, but Melissa is actually the one who helped us. Yeah, because Galoko, when you were the one who was ignoring us, you were not taking our calls, and then going Melissa, who I knew, we tried explaining everything. Oga was not buying it. He was just so annoyed. But eventually, Oga he booked our tickets, and then wasnika ke what's this thing as a reference nonsense wasnika ke, and then he was like he has to go to Canada, so we have to leave the hotel on Sunday. Then I'm like, okay, it's cool because Maria's sister lives around here and we know quite a lot of people, so it's fine. So Oga booked, and then he gave us money because at the time it was when British Airways was not going to East London, so we're going to land in Port Elizabeth. Then in PE, we're going to have to take a taxi to East London. Then it's fine. He booked, and then he gave us money for a taxi, and then he requested an Uber for it to take us and in Blobbeck Strange to Rondebosch. Wayenza ku-Oga, samka sharpshaw, samshiya, and then uMelissa left. And then we got to Maria's sister's place, and then with her friends, and then they were preparing to go to Ekasi, Kwamzoli, and Kwamzoli was a hit at the time. Hi, Kesalungisa Nathi, and then we went there, Kwamzoli. It was actually nice, Shem. It was nice. We had fun. Before, we went to this other kasi, to this other area, and we went to buy meat. Nanding is so weak. And I think people could tell, but oh, this one is not from around. I was like so scared. The jambi sabra. So, and I think we almost got mad. And then this other guy drove past. He was driving. He had a gun on his lap. I'm like, guys, Gandhi, Kasi, Cape Town, what's going on? Am I in a movie or something? And I was like, hey, let's get into a taxi and then leave, because I was just so uncomfortable. And I'm thinking of a lot of things. What if something goes wrong? What am I going to say to my parents? Like, Nji, I just wanted to be out. Okay. We went to Kwamzoli. We had so much fun. Keshem. We met Tatu Mzoli. Maria's sister and her friends were well known in that area, and since they would go there, so we met Tatu Mzoli. Nice. We took pictures. We had fun, and then we went back to their place. Hey, Baba Besleka Kesan. Went to their place. Then the next morning, Sa requesta, we went to the airport, and then took a flight back to East London. And then up again in this, and this flight, and it's business class, and kuko abantu ba, okay, it's people with a lot of money, and it was mostly white men, and they were giving us this weird look ba. And then, Nina, what are you doing here? And then they were busy, all serious in newspapers. They're busy, man, in their laptops. Tina, we are tired. We were tired. We were just chowing food, and then we dozed off. We landed in PE. Then Sapina a request from the airport to a terminus. We got terminus. We took a taxi from Port Elizabeth to East London. And then we got to East London, Keshem, safe and sound. I was just so grateful. Ba Oga Kangi Asmungu, or he did not spike our drinks. You know these things, or even human trafficking. Yeah, guys. So I was just so grateful. Ba okay, and then life went back to normal. And then Maria and Oga spoke for like a short period of time, and then baye kuthetha wethu, cause apparently ke caba hayi wethu anzazi into zabantu zip. Oh, before I went to Cape Town, kaloku, there was this other guy I was seeing there in East London. So I did not inform more guy that I was going to Cape Town. Benzothi kuye ndihamba nabani, ndiyaphi, njani. And ke mna ke andikwazi uphosisa, guys. I'm not a andikwazi to. So I was like, I didn't have a story to tell him, and I knew that he was one of those guys who was not big on social media. He was just abantu who mind their own business. And then I was like, okay, sure, cool. So Maria was friends with Ukai Yabo and his other friends. So when we posted, if friends zakhe zabona ba hayibo Usino is in Cape Town, and then they informed I'll call him Tapelo. And then they informed Tapelo about Sino is in Cape Town. And then when I got back, he asked me about that. But why didn't I tell him? And I was like, whatever we do, whatever. And hey, I have a story to tell about that one. But it's a story for another day of how he dribbled me. But anyways, yeah, okay, guys. I think that's the end with two of the stories. Pela pela ngansom. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.